The shocking news comes from the family of JUNGKOOK, the most famous member of BTS, who is now in the limelight after a lawsuit filed by their family was rejected by a military court. What is really going on behind the closed doors of the court? Why did this controversial decision happen? And why was JUNGKOOK's family so shocked? This is a story that is not only shocking, but also full of unanswered questions. This news not only caught the attention of BTS fans and the entertainment world, but also attracted a lot of speculation about what really happened between JUNGKOOK's family and the military. What are they trying to achieve by challenging the court decision? Is there a hidden agenda that hasn't been revealed yet? You may feel surprised and confused, but after reading more, you will find that this situation is much more complicated than it seems. Not many know, but JUNGKOOK's family has fought hard to fight a decision they consider unfair. They filed a lawsuit against the military decision related to JUNGKOOK's time in the military, but unexpectedly, their lawsuit was rejected outright by the military court. This is a devastating blow to both JUNGKOOK's family and the fans who followed their every step of the fight. But is this the end of everything? Or is this just the beginning of a huge scandal that will shake the entertainment world? It's hard not to feel surprised by all the surprises that arise behind this drama-filled legal process. How can a family that has been known as a humble and loving figure is now caught in a confrontation with a military court? One thing is for sure, this decision has a huge impact, both for JUNGKOOK himself and for all BTS members who are currently at the peak of their careers. But what will JUNGKOOK's family do after this decision? Will they just give up or show even more surprising moves? JUNGKOOK's family did not remain silent after the military court's decision. Although their lawsuit was rejected, they instead made a very surprising move. What are they doing? In a statement issued by representatives of the JUNGKOOK family, they announced they would take further action to utilize all available channels to fight for their rights. And this is not just an ordinary legal move. This is a movement that can change everything. One of the steps they took was to hold a press conference to reveal the entire process they had gone through, complete with evidence that they thought could prove that the military court's decision was full of errors. This obviously surprised many. Why do they choose to disclose so much sensitive information to the public? What do they want to achieve with this step? Is this just a strategy to put pressure on the military side, or is there a bigger purpose behind it? The impact of this decision is so great. Social media has become a hotbed of debate among BTS fans, JUNGKOOK family supporters, and those who are pro the military's decision. The controversy has intensified, with many suggesting that JUNGKOOK's family should not have taken the matter into the public domain. On the other hand, there are also those who feel that this is the last step they should take for the sake of justice for JUNGKOOK. Beyond the ongoing legal process, the impact of this lawsuit rejection is felt so deeply in the entertainment world. Many are wondering, will this affect JUNGKOOK's image as an idol? What about BTS as a whole? Will this decision leave fans feeling divided? And more importantly, will this affect JUNGKOOK's future in the music world? In response, many observers believe that this could be a turning point in JUNGKOOK's career. Some even argue that even if JUNGKOOK's family is forced to face legal failure, they will be able to use the huge public attention to rebuild JUNGKOOK's image in a more powerful and meaningful way. However, it certainly takes time and a mature strategy. However, there are also those who argue that this decision could backfire, not only for JUNGKOOK, but also for BTS. The entertainment world doesn't always forgive mistakes or controversies, especially if it comes from someone as famous as JUNGKOOK. How will this affect BTS's relationship with their agency? All these questions still hang without a definite answer. It is undeniable that although this matter involves the legal and military world, the psychological and emotional impact is huge, especially for JUNGKOOK's family. Their family has been under tremendous pressure, not only from the court side, but also from the media spotlight and fans who constantly expose their personal lives. They have sacrificed a lot of time and effort to fight for the rights they feel have been deprived of, but still have to face the fact that their efforts can end in disappointment. However, does this mean that JUNGKOOK's family will give up? Or will they continue to fight with all the means at their disposal, without caring about the risks and consequences that they will have to bear? These are questions that cannot yet be answered, but one thing is certain: they will not stop fighting just like that. After this decision, what is the next step for the JUNGKOOK family and BTS? Many hope that this is a new chapter that will bring big changes, but on the other hand, there are also those who feel that all this is just a show that will soon end with bitterness. Only time will tell if JUNGKOOK's family will be able to get the justice they fought for, or if they will be mired in more controversy. IT is a story full of surprises, controversies, and feelings that cannot be expressed in words. Whatever happens, one thing is clear: the entertainment world has never witnessed such a seemingly never-ending story. Will you continue to follow every development of this story? Do you believe that the JUNGKOOK family still has a chance to win? Or have you been surprised enough by the events that have unfolded so far? Keep following us to get the latest news on what's coming next in this saga. After the shocking decision of the military court, JUNGKOOK's family seemed to open a new chapter in their fight. However, not only in the courtroom, this battle also shifted to cyberspace. What's going on behind the scenes? An interesting phenomenon is happening. Social media is becoming a new battlefield, with JUNGKOOK's so-called army supporters as well as those who are pro-military arguing with each other. JUNGKOOK's family did not hesitate to harness the power of social media to build public opinion in their favor. They began voicing their campaigns through various platforms, from Twitter to Instagram to YouTube, to highlight the injustices they felt during the legal process. JUNGKOOK is not only fighting for himself, but also for the rights of all those who are oppressed by an unjust system, wrote one of the posts. However, on the other hand, groups opposing the JUNGKOOK family's decision are also increasingly vocal. They accuse the family of politicizing personal matters and exploiting JUNGKOOK's popularity for personal gain. They claim that this battle is just a matter of seeking attention, and not a few of them are challenging JUNGKOOK's family to accept the court's decision with the field. In fact, there is speculation that some of the accounts involved in this debate are not only from fans or ordinary people, but also people with political interests. Could there be a conspiracy behind all this? Is the JUNGKOOK family's struggle just one part of a larger agenda? Over the past few weeks, many people have begun to wonder, is this all part of a larger strategy by the JUNGKOOK family to achieve something bigger? Given their very famous status, some theorists argue that there may be a hidden purpose behind all these surprises. They think that perhaps the JUNGKOOK family wants to take advantage of this situation to increase their wealth, expand their influence, and maybe even make a profit. South Korea has a very strict conscription system, requiring every adult male to serve 2 years of military service. Many K-pop idols, including JUNGKOOK, had to suspend their careers at their famous peak in order to fulfill this obligation. However, after this case, a big question arises. Is it time to reform this system to make it more humane? Not only for JUNGKOOK, but also for all the artists who have to go into the world.